In the name of the one who is the peace and give peace. Dear viewers, welcome to our program 50 Ways to Happiness. This is ways number 12. Misconceptions, superstitions, and ignoring reality can lead to sadness, misery, and sometimes depression. There are some people who have misconception about certain nations, groups, and individuals. If we have misconceptions about certain groups or certain individuals, that can make us behave in a manner that would be not healthy for our personality while dealing with people in the communities. For example, there are some men who believe that all women are evil, and they conclude based on their past experience. So to say that or to believe that all women are evil is wrong. This is misconception. On the other hand, there might be some women who believe that all men are evil, and that can be also based on her past experience dealing with someone who was not a good person. So these kind of misconceptions basically exclude us from the community and isolate us. So once we go into isolation, then of course we are gonna suffer. And not only we are gonna suffer, we are gonna be paranoid dealing with that specific group of people that we have misconception about. And this misconception can be also in relation to some nature forces such as darkness. There are some people, they're so scared of darkness, and they have misconceptions about darkness. Or there might be some people who have misconceptions about harmless animals. The moment they see these kind of animals, they become so paranoid, and it ruins basically their whole day, and they become so depressed and sad. On the other hand, there are some who believe in superstitions. This kind of belief can make someone paranoid as well, and sad and unhappy. For example, in some cultures, cutting nails in certain days or week to be understood that it's wrong. If someone do that by mistake, then something bad would fall on them, or something horrible would happen to any of the member of the family because they cut their nail. Or believing that some numbers would bring misery. For example, number 13. This is something that people believe. Or washing or taking shower at night, or grooming or cleaning room in certain days or weeks. Different culture have different superstitions. I don't want to mention the list, but the idea, the point is that misconceptions can make someone's life miserable. Number 3, ignoring reality. If someone is ignoring reality, as a result, they would choose a wrong wrong path or wrong avenue to deal with the issue that they're facing. So this kind of belief or understanding can make someone's life very miserable, and they are going to be paranoid walking on the street, going to the places, dealing with people, because they're so scared. And sometimes people get so severe in this kind of belief that they prefer to lock themselves and not go out. Or some people get, it becomes worse and worse, and they need to see psychiatrists and psychologists to give them medication. But before we get to that stage, what's the solution? How we can solve this problem? Number one, proper understanding and belief about different people and harmless animals can help us. It gave us ability to deal with people in a manner that's based on dignity, respect, and happiness. Not only it would bring happiness into our life, it would also make us build our personality. Proper understanding and proper belief. Number two, education about superstitions. The moment we educate ourselves about superstitions, about misconceptions, it will solve a lot of problems. The clash of civilization is because of lack of understanding. If we all understand each other, then a lot of problems would be solved. Number three, if someone is facing these kind of problems, or they have misconceptions about certain group, people, or animals, or nature, or they have they believe in superstitions that I mentioned few, they have to see the experts and people who can give them enough knowledge, and they need a consultation to help them in a state of isolating themselves, in a state of running away from community or from people. That's not solution. If we run from problem, the problem is gonna follow us. The problem is not gonna be solved. So the best approach is to find ways and methods to solve the problem. I hope you will find this reminder beneficial. If you do, please make sure you share it with your friends and followers.